I can turn auntie into a. I'm in the S5 facing comfy, cause can't name that dummy. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Tryna slow down my motion. It's written, you cannot control this. You gonna blow it. Them, they not important. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated. Me, I'm the one goated.
This is a city that's hosted more Super Bowls than almost anybody else. And, oh yeah, Brock, they've won a couple of their own along the way, too. We're in the home of the Buccaneers, Tampa, Florida, and Raymond James Stadium. Here's the punter, Bradley Pinion, to get this one going. And we're off and running from Raymond James. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. We stop him right as he gets up past the 15. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Good. What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. He's contained at the line for no gain. Troy Anderson that time with the tackle. Call it no gain on that run, and they face 2nd and 10.
As that linebacker makes that tackle right in the middle of the field, all I'm thinking about right now, Kate's training camp. Because that's the middle drill right there. That is textbook. What you do in training camp, coming to life when it matters.
Right back to Irving now. We're working a couple of yards past the line. Arnold Ebiketie makes it there for the stop. Just a couple on the pickup there, so back-to-back runs leave him with a 3rd and 8.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
That pass complete to Irving. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
This dude's just simply got a nose for the marker no matter how they get him the ball, Kate. Hand it to him, and he sniffs out that first down. Get it to him on a screen, and it's no different. He surges ahead and keeps this drive moving.
Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid gain, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to, because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
From the 37. This one's taken in by Otten. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
1st down, here's Baker. Grabbed by Chris Godwin. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. They come through with a nice gain there. Gain of 10, 1st down.
You plan for, and you go out and execute.
On the give, this is Irving. Good little whip there. Looks like about 6. DeMarco Hellams there on the stop. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Some backs are easier to tackle than others. Some, well, they just choose violence. They look for those opportunities to bust through tackles and keep those legs pumping.
From the 36. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. And now they need to get 4 on 3rd down.
I think that was a throw, Kate, that just came a little bit too late. What it did is it gave that defense time to come up and deliver a pop and knock the ball loose before he could secure it fully.
No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Running right, it's Irving. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first.
You love a huddle? Okay, you really do. You love a huddle full of guys like this who just know how to keep the drive moving forward. There's some trust there. He's going to get the job done, and he's going to get another shot, I would guess, down the line.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's tackled after gaining a handful. The rookie from Georgia in on that tackle.
A humble 5 to 6 yard gain on the ground. Not a huge gain, not a game-changing play by any means, but one that keeps you on schedule and takes some of the starch out of that front seven.
He's going to haul it in for the Tampa Bay touchdown. The Buccaneers finish up an excellent opening series. Well, you couldn't ask for a better start to a game than that. The offense taking it all the way down the field and finishing with 6.
These opening drives, Kate, are such tone setters. It is why every offense loves to script their first 15 plays, right? Everybody knows what's coming. Allows you during the practice week to get into rhythm, but even better when you're that sharp, that crisp, and you finish off and get the early lead.
On the return, here's Ray McCloud. And an excellent return here sets them up almost at midfield.
When you get contributions like that out of your kickoff returner, it is such a boost to an offense. This is about showing no fear, hitting the lane hard, a determined run back, and setting your offense up with great field position.
They'll run it here with Bijan Robinson. And he takes it past midfield and starts the drive into Buccaneers territory. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Call it 7 yards on the play, and that's enough for the first down. New set of downs for him at the 38. Penix now on first down. Nabbed by Kyle Pitts. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. Give him 24 on that play. And the Falcons will have a first.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
First down from the red zone. And he can't hang on. Touchdown in his arms. But it slips through. 2nd down coming up.
Oh, that is such a bummer. A dropped touchdown right in the end zone. We're going to see how quickly he can flush this one. He better, because they got to make an impact later.
And he's caught behind the line for a loss.
Hey, range is not an optional feature for middle linebackers in today's game. It's a prerequisite for the job. And this guy definitely has it. Followed that play from the start, and he ended it with a loss.
3rd down, it's Penix. It's inside the 10. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Robinson crosses the goal line. Touchdown, Atlanta. The Falcons finish off their opening drive. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. Extra point by Koo is up and good. And the Falcons start off well to tie things 7-7. Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. Return coming from the 6. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Alert, 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 alert. Real. Set.
Irving on the inside give. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Good rip on 1st down. That brings up 2nd and 2.
Well, that doesn't net a 1st down. You get yards like that in the run game, you will take it in the NFL.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Set. Right on.
Once again, Irving. And the push forward doesn't get beyond the line. Tackled by Ruth Orororo. No gain on 2nd down, and they need 2 here on 3rd. So that's 1 quarter gone in a battle of NFC South rivals. Both teams neck and neck so far. More from Raymond James Stadium coming up after the break. Back for the start of quarter number 2. It's Buccaneers football as we begin.
Set.
They'll begin the quarter with 3rd and 2. Quick on the draw to White. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away. Working quickly here.
Right on.
Here we go, it's Mayfield. That's going to be caught by Evans. They went for it and got the 4 yards they needed, and that keeps this drive alive.
Set.
First and 10 at the 38-yard line.
Point it right. Right on.
1st and 10, here's Mayfield. And not a great choice on 1st down. It's incomplete, nearly intercepted actually, so 2nd down coming up.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
Set.
Throwing again is Baker. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
Timing is everything in life, and timing is everything defensively. That throw was just a little bit late and gave the defense time to close, deliver a pop, and knock that ball loose.
He'll get this complete to White. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They're set up at the 35 now.
Right on.
1st and 10, it's a give to White. And he finds space for about a 3-yard gain. DeMarco Helms there on the stop. Give him a few yards on that run. It's 2nd and 7.
You know, not a ton of yards, but still showing that commitment to the ground game. The type of run that keeps the defense from loading up in coverage and focusing entirely on that passing game.
Set.
Irving here from the gun. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. He musters up 3 yards on the run. That sets up 3rd and 4.
Brings up 3rd and 4.
Set. Set.
Pressure coming. Baker. This one finds Irving. And he's going to go out of bounds just short of that red zone. That's good for 7 yards. And that's good for a Buccaneer 1st down.
That's another Tampa Bay Buccaneers.
Set.
Shotgun snap for Mayfield. That's a catch. Jalen McMillan. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. They come through with a nice gain of 10 and a 1st down.
That's good for a Tampa Bay.
Set. Right on.
Here's the give to Irving. And the plunge up the gut yields nothing there. No progress on 1st down, and that'll bring up 2nd and 10.
You want to see the term read and react with a little video in the football dictionary? That's it.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here.
Set. Set.
Mayfield now, blitz coming. And oh, someone stepped in, it's intercepted. Along the right sideline, there's space. He's at the 30. And the Falcons are gonna have it. And he's gonna hang on on to that football. That's his first career interception.
And what a huge bonus on top of the takeaway. Not only did you steal the possession, but you immediately, Kate, flip this field and give your teammates a golden opportunity to punch it in for 6. And if they score quickly, well, to put that opposing offense right back out there, still reeling from that interception.
1st and 10, around to Robinson. Will drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Tackle made by Kalijah Cansey. No gain there that time, and it's 2nd and 10. From the shotgun, Penix. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he's going to be taken down near the 8-yard line. It's a real solid pickup, 12 yards, and it rewards him with a 1st and goal.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Here's Robinson. And he's able to manage a couple on that run.
Okay, all right. There's a little progress on 1st and goal. You keep it safe, you push a little closer, and now you're set up for what you want to do on 2nd down.
Here's 2nd and goal from the 6.
19 right. 70 ring, trap 60.
Here's Penix. Dump off caught by his back. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
That just might be a throw he regretted as soon as you let it go. I know that feeling. He was doing all he could to find a completion down the field, but they were all over that check down and ready to turn it into a negative play.
We're at the 2-minute warning now from Raymond James. It's the Falcons, needing 8 on 3rd down. Penix working from the gun. Quick slant complete. Touchdown, Atlanta. So, Brock, this offense starting to find its rhythm a bit as they finish things with a touchdown there to give them the lead.
And the key word there that you said is finish, because you want to have that mindset, even early in the game, that field goals aren't going to cut it. So that's great work to make sure they finish with 6 points.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. On the return, here's Palmer. And this drive will start inside the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Looking to throw here and shake off that previous INT. Into traffic, complete. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, you just find a way to get him the ball.
And he'll get it up to the 44. Give him 15 yards on the pickup there. And that's good enough for a Tampa 1st down.
Kings! What's up?
From the gun, Mayfield. Taking a shot, deep down the field it goes. It's another 1st half mistake. He's intercepted again. And the Falcons will take over as he records his 1st interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
On first down, here's Penix. That's too far in front, and it's not going to be caught.
It is such a weapon offensively when you've got a big tight end that can stretch the field vertically. Not a lot of DBs have the size to cover him. They tried to get it to him in that spot where he could win it, but unfortunately, no connection to be made.
Gets it ahead, has about 5 yards. Yaya Diaby brings him down. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on third down. Penix here from the gun. And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. Fourth down coming up.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
Trying for it with Penix. Into a crowd, and that pass is intercepted. And good tackle, but a flag is down, likely against the defense. So the interception's going to be remembered by the fans here, partner, but not by the official score. The interference call takes that away. A costly penalty flag there as that turns fourth down into first and 10. From the red zone now. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Got it, man. Robinson has it. And he's able to get this down to the 13. The Falcons spend the first of their 3 timeouts. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Here he is on third and long. Incomplete pass, and we're down to 12 seconds remaining. Timeout called by Atlanta. That's going to be its second. So now on fourth down, the Falcons electing to send Younghoe Koo after the field goal. A pretty automatic look for him from the left.
You always feel like you leave a few points on the field when you kick it from here, but they don't wind up empty-handed on the drive. And the kicker, well, he gets to pad his stats a little bit with a high percentage make.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They've got first and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. He'll throw it. Brought in left side by Godwin. And they'll take him down at the 43-yard line. Just before halftime, we get a timeout taken. All right, this is going to be the play that takes us to halftime. One final shot before halftime. He lofts it deep left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. That's halftime of this contest. We'll join both teams in taking a short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports in just a moment. Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate, Scott, Brock Ewart with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. McLaughlin has it on the tee, and he's ready to send this flying. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Begins with a run. It's Robinson. Give him 30 yards on that one. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
Those outside runs so critical for running back, quarterback, O-line to hit their targets. They got a target area to expose that defense and make the most of it. And that offense just put on display some teaching tape for it.
Here's a counter give to Robinson. And he won't get anything there. Several defenders nearby to hold him up. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Penix breaks the tackle. Green grass ahead. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Levante David, like so many times in his career, making that tackle.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But, Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and then netted some positive yards.
Penix on 3rd down. Pitts brings it in. And they get this down to the 28. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And the Falcons will have a 1st. Going right side, Robinson with it. And he's able to drive them forward into the red zone. Good run, gets him 7. That brings up 2nd and 3. Penix looking to pass. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass. That throw is looking for Kyle Pitts. And now they'll face a 3rd and 3. They give to Algier from the gun. And he'll go down here at the 16. It's a gain of 4. And it's good for an Atlanta 1st down.
That's a BYOB. You got to be your own blocker. It would have taken the entire defense piling on to stop him from getting that 1st down. Well done.
Finds his target, Robinson. And he's into the end zone for an Atlanta touchdown. The Falcons grow the lead coming out of halftime. It's a Bijan Robinson touchdown. And that one is no good. Didn't even come very close to sneaking that one in, so leave that score as is.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Out to kick it away, here's Pinion. From well into the end zone, he's going to bring this out. And not a bad place for them to start, up past the 30-yard line. They've got 1st down from the 31. Baker now off the play fake. Flushed out of the pocket. On target to Godwin. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. He finds 37 yards on the play to move those chains. So the complexion of this drive has changed dramatically now. New set of downs inside the 35. 1st down, here's Baker. He rolls to his right. Complete out to the right. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They give to Irving, left side. And he's brought down for a loss.
Talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that line.
And the defender comes away with it. Clark Phillips with the pick. And the Falcons are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception.
Well, that's it right there. That's the resilience and the mental toughness that every coach wants to see from his defense. Not a great spot for him. Backed up close enough that they're going to get shots taken in the end zone. But instead of collapsing under pressure, they rose up and they created the takeaway.
Here we go. Set. 7 Pirates. 79 Broncos. 60 Mavericks. 60 Mavericks.
Penix now on first down. Got a man. It's Drake London. That one goes for 31 yards and a first down when all is said and done.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
And he's into the front for a gain of about 2. 8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
18 ready. 19 tight. 19 Warriors. 17. Cut 19. Cut 19 Lions. Ready.
From the 48. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Buccaneers, they're going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Well, Brock, if you like defense, you are loving what you're seeing right now. Consecutive drives that have ended in interceptions. It's become a real defensive battle.
Well, let's see here, Kate. We got 1, we got 2. Do I hear a 3rd interception in a row? I'll tell you this right now. These defenders, they are squashing that thought that defenders are offensive guys with bad hands because they're making it happen, taking the ball away.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10. Drive starts with a carry by White. And he gets it through the midfield stripe and onto the Falcons side of the field. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That does not show up on any explosive stat sheet, but let me tell you, Kate, that's the real deal right there. You run for that kind of yardage consistently in the NFL, you do set yourself up for success.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
What's up?
Handoff headed right, Irving. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. They get 6 and a first down as well.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later, for that next 3rd down coming.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. From the gun, a run for White. And he gets him around 6 there. A.J. Terrell making that stop. A nice 6-yard pickup. They're going to have 2nd and 4.
I'm not kidding you, Kate. A run of that length at the NFL level, honestly, is the equivalent of a run of 15-plus at the high school level. It's hard in the run game to make yards, and they just got a very successful one.
So we're through 3 here. It's Buccaneer football. They trail, but it's still within reach for them.
Buccaneers 7.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4.
Good. What's up?
From the 34. This one finds Irving. He has room past the 25. And he pushes this down to the 22-yard line. They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12.
To this day, I can still see the faces of the big guys in the huddle. When you call a screen like that, instead of them just getting knocked backwards, they get to be salesmen. They get to push those linemen downfield and then tee off and go hit somebody like they did right there.
They are now set for 1st and 10. Shotgun handoff to Irving. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Off the play fake. Here's Mayfield. Made the throw as he was getting hit, Brock, and it's incomplete.
Well, the pressure, boy, that sped that whole play up, and it opened up a wide range of outcomes. A hurry throw almost ended up an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Baker now from the gun. Oh no, they get him yet again! Picked off by A.J. Terrell. Has room down the left sideline. And he makes the Hefco. It's a touchdown on the pick 6. Koo on now for the extra point. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Falcons stretch the lead to 23.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick 6. This return starts at the 5. And he doesn't make it very far, tackled at his own 10-yard line.
Well, that's a case of either overthinking things or somehow not thinking enough on that kickoff return. You got to think the 20-yard line is worst case. Instead, the coverage team sticks it with a really long field ahead.
They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. After the pick, here's Mayfield again. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Kicked off by Divine Diablo. And it's a touchdown as he brings it back for the pick 6. Koo on now for the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Falcons grow their lead yet again.
Bradley Pinion set to kickoff.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick 6 as it's sent away. He'll bring it out from the middle of the end zone. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Set. That's hot.
On the give, this is Irving. And he found some running room for a nice gain. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have 2nd down and 3.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
That's hot.
Play fake, it's Mayfield. Headed out right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7.
Set. That's hot.
They're going play action. And he's off the mark there. Too far behind him to adjust. That brings up 4th down.
He's counting his lucky stars. That one isn't headed the other way right now. That is not the time to challenge double coverage.
Set.
Desperation time here on 4th. He's going to loft one deep to the left. Oh, brother, it's another interception. And the Falcons get the football as he makes his 3rd interception of this season.
You know, my dad was my old high school coach. He was a play caller. He was an offensive guy. And after days like this, and I remember one in particular, he'd say, son, some days peanuts, some days shells. This has been nothing but a bunch of shells for this quarterback today.
The Falcons in good field position here as they start out 1st and 10.
Go. Trap 60. Trap 60. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take go.
Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. That one's incomplete. Had the connection, but some stone hands got in the way there.
Oh, that drop is such a bummer because it ruins the payoff of such a well-designed play, Kate. Got the man open, beat the coverage, then you got to go finish it. You got to go make that catch. I will say, keep that one in mind. They could revisit that play in the future.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
18, Pioneer. Hup.
Penix now to throw. Able to hit Robinson, complete. And he's tackled for no gain.
Kate, I'm going to call that, even though it looks like nothing on the stat sheet, a win-win for both sides. Defense, well, they rally. They get right to that throw in the flat for a no gain. The offense, well, they just remind that defense, you not only got to cover us vertically, but we're going to stretch you horizontally as well.
The Buccaneers add another DB. 3rd down coming up.
Ready? 7 Pirates. 7 Pirates. 79 Bronco. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Go.
From the shotgun, Penix. Complete beyond the marker. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. That goes as a gain of 25 yards and picks up the 1st.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
They'll come up 1st and 10.
18 Rattler. 18 Rattler. Ready?
And again, it's Penix. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Ready? Break. 19 tight. 19. Come on. Come on. Warrior 17. Come 19. Come 19. Lion. Ha, ha.
Trying again following the sack. We've got a fumble pretty close to midfield. And the Buccaneers scoop it up. And And they limit the damage on the return, but it is still a turnover.
You know, Kate, defenders today are taught, don't just go get the sack. Go get the sack and the fumble. It's become an art form. Making that strip sack and that play was a masterpiece.
Good starting field position for the Buccaneers. 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, alert 33. What's that?
Straight ahead, it's Irving. And he's officially into enemy territory now. They're going to give him the opposing 49. They only get a yard that time, and we have reached the 2-minute warning. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
What's that?
Throwing, Baker. That pass complete to Irving. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. That play good for 17 and a 1st down.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident the screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Run.
Out of the gun, White. And tough sledding for him. Only room to get it to the 30. 2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8.
You know, they got some positive yards. That's a good thing. But too many plays like that, it just is too hard to pile together, get 1st downs against the better defenses in this league.
Set.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down.
Pistol. What's that?
Here's White again. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. 1 yard on the run, so just 3 yards across those last 2 carries. It's 3rd and 7.
Six. What's that?
From the gun, Mayfield. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
You know, that was a play, Kate, right there where you need to buy your receivers just enough time to get open along their routes. And your quarterback enough time to find and hit him with the throw. Time, well, that's not what he had. O-line couldn't hold up, and it forces the incompletion.
Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th.
What's that?
Mayfield to throw for it. Trying to push it deep downfield. Oh, no touchdown. It's intercepted. And the Falcons make one of their best plays at the end, coming up with the interception on our final snap of the game. So the Falcons will fly home with a win on the road. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. This has been another edition of the NFL on EA Sports. With all our crew here and my broadcast partner, Brock Heward, I'm Kate Scott. A well-earned win for the Falcons. As with that, we sign off from Tampa.
Fish gentlemen